What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the big fight that's taking place this weekend. Matchroom Boxing are doing a America show and the main event is going to be Austin Almo Williams, who's making a comeback from his defeat from Hamza Shiraz. He's got a record of 117, lost 1, 12 KOs, 0 draws, taking on Patrice Volny, who's got a record of 119, lost 1, 13 KOs, 9 draws. The undercard as well is really going to be good, but before we discuss the undercard and the fighters on that, let's talk about how I see the fight going with Austin Williams being back. Almo's back. In general, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Patrice Volny is quite decent operator, always brings it, comes to fight. I think he'll make it a good fight, but however, I do feel that Austin Williams, depending on what he's got, it's an interesting fight because obviously he lost to Hamza Shiraz and that was brutal, that beating that he took in that fight. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes back. Experience-wise and stuff like that, you would say Austin Almo Williams will have a bit too much for Patrice Volny, but shocks can happen in boxing, can't they? So you never know. And Volny is he's quite a game operator, comes to fight each time. So it'll be an interesting matchup. On the undercard, Omari Jones, the bronze welterweight medalist who boxed in the Paris Games, Olympic Games 2024. He's making his debut. He's taking on Alessio Mastruzio, who's got a record of 114, lost 5, 4 KOs, 0 draws. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Omari Jones does. He's big and tall for a welterweight. It's going to be an interesting matchup. His debut, because it's his debut, he's got a lot of things going for him. So yeah, Matchroom Boxing are obviously hyped on him, that they've put him as the on the show for Almo Williams. So it's going to be an interesting debut to see and how he does. Personally, I feel he's going to be quite good, and I think he is the future really. He was really good in the Olympic Games. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. You've got Edgar Berlanga making a comeback since his defeat to Canelo. So Edgar Berlanga's got a record of 122, lost 1, 17 KOs, 0 draws, taking on Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, who's got a record of 120, lost 0, 16 KOs and 1 draw. So this will be an interesting matchup. Let's see, similar to Almo Williams, what Edgar Berlanga's got. Let's see how he does in this fight. And Jonathan Ortiz is quite decent. Gonzalez Ortiz is quite decent. Quite a game operator again. So it's a decent comeback fight to have against him. But in general, again, Edgar Berlanga shouldn't be too much for him in general. But again, that thing of losing his previous fight, how is he going to deal with that? And how is he going to look in his comeback fight? That's the big point that you're going to be making in this fight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But hopefully Edgar Berlanga gets back to winning ways, and then we can see the big fights happening. I would love to see Edgar Berlanga against Caleb Plant. You know, I'd love to see him against Jaime Munguia. You know, they're the sort of fights that I would love to see him do, and you know, it'll be interesting to see what his next step will be after this fight. You've got Jermaine Ortiz on the card as well. Jermaine Ortiz, as you remember, he's the one who fought Teofimo Lopez. So he's got a record of 118, lost 2, 9 KOs and 1 draw. And he's fighting Yoma Alamo, who's got a record of 122, lost 3, 13 KOs and 1 draw. It's going to be interesting to see Ortiz fight. Ortiz is very, very decent game operator, very good to watch. And I do enjoy the way he fights. He's also been in the ring with Lomachenko as well. So he's not a bad operator. It's going to be a good matchup, and I'm looking forward to him being back on the card as well. You got Jose Roman, who's got a record of 114, lost 1, 6 KOs, 0 draws, taking on Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett, big prospect, upcoming prospect, really exciting to watch. He's got a record of 1-9, lost 1, 7 KOs, 0 draws. It's going to be interesting to see this fight. I like Jaleel Hackett. He's really talented, very game, good operator, comes forward, very skillful as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to him being on the card. And then you got Pablo Vasquez, who's got a record of 1-8, lost 0, 7 KOs, 0 draws, taking on Muro Godoy, who's got a record of 137, lost 10, 18 KOs and one draw. Pablo Vasquez is back as well, so that's going to be a decent fight as well. I like Pablo Vasquez. I like watching him fight as well. So it's going to be decent. The Matchroom card alone, you know, it's quite a decent American card that they've got on. And I love these American shows that they do because they always stack it to the max. And Eddie Hearn always does a fantastic job with these events as well because they are exciting to watch. If you're going to stay up to watch it, it's well worth it because from the prelims all the way up until the main card, the fights are action-packed. And Eddie Hearn, one thing I've got to give it him, when he puts events on and he puts shows on, they tend to be really, really good. I mean, I'll be honest with you and I'll be quite frank with you. I've not stayed up for a fight where I've stayed up and I'm like, oh, you know, why did I stay up for that? Genuinely, yeah, I love boxing, but the truth is with Eddie Hearn shows, especially the American shows, they're well worth staying up because they do give you that value for money where they are going to be 50-50 fights. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the whole card itself. Let me know what you guys think. What fight are you looking forward to? Which ones do you think will stand out of all of them? Let me know what you guys think. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment down below, hit the notification button, hit the like button. Triple B Boxing TV. Thank you.